Your lesson today is over the percent of change. We will continue on working with the percent equation, except now we're looking at how quantities change and the percent of that. So the percent of change refers to how much a quantity increases or decreases compared to its original amount. Notice that original amount is in boldface type. It is really important to always note that, given our problems. So the percent of increase, we'll start with this one. We're going to look at the increase from 30 to 48. Now the first thing we're going to do is figure out how much of increase we have. And to do that, all we do is subtract the new amount by the original. 48 minus 30 equals 18. So in this problem, our amounts increased by 18. Important to know that because now we'll set up the percent equation which we went over in the previous lesson. It's there again for you. P equals W times percent. Now this time the amount of increase is the part and the original amount is the whole. So I'm going to write this up like that. Now the part we said is the amount of the increase, so we take 18 and we said equal to the original amount times the percent. Original amount is 48 times some percentage. And it's a one-step equation, so what we're going to do is divide both sides by 48. Or that's going to go away, and we divide 18 by 48, we get a decimal, which is 375 thousandths. So the percentage equals this amount. We will convert it then into a percentage. So we have 37.5%. That is the amount that we increased. We will also deal with the percent of decrease. Same procedure, but now we're looking at how much we go down by. So the decrease of, or from 60 to 24. So we'll just take, original and subtract it by the new amount. We get a decrease of 36. We will again set up our equation with the same things in the same spots. So our part again is the amount of decrease. So we sub in 36 for P. And I'm just go ahead and write that equation again just so we can see how things sub right in. So the part is the amount of the decrease, and our whole is our original amount. It's times some percentage. Get that percentage by itself. Well, we're going to solve it now. And to do that, we divide both sides by 60. Trying to get the percentage by itself, one-step equation. So we will divide that again. We will get a decimal. And we get 6/10, which is 60%. And that is the amount we decreased the amount by. So we're going to try two problems here on your own. Now is a good time to pause the video and work these problems out. So while you do that, I'm going to go ahead and solve it. Move these up. So our original amount is 900. Our new amount is 250. We'll figure out how much we decrease by. We get 650. And we'll set up our equation again. 650 is the amount of the decrease. The original was 900. So we solve the one-step equation. We do 650 divided by 900. And we're going to get, we're going to get 0.72 repeating. So I'm not going to be really tough on this. We can, if you guys want to round it off, you can, but that's the exact answer, 72 2/10 repeating. over here, we're going to figure out the amount of increase by taking the new amount minus the original to get 6. So then 6 would equal the whole amount, which is the original 26. I'm sorry, the original amount was 20. So we divide both sides by 20. And we're going to end up with 3/10 for our answer, which ends up being 30%. Now, some of your homework problems may involve finding other parts of the equation, but that is okay, as long as you use the same equation to set up and remember to plug in the new amount for P, the original amount for the W. You should have no problem finding any part of an increase or decrease problem. This concludes your lesson.